Well, around-the-clock negotiations over immigration and government funding continue tonight, but are they being overshadowed by the president's comments? Republican Congressman from Texas, Louie Gohmert, joins us now with his reaction. Great to have you tonight, Congressman.
It was great to be with you, Shannon. Thank you.
You know what the president said. I'm not going to repeat it here. But does it help or hurt your efforts to try to get something done? And I know that you have very mixed emotions about what's been floating around Capitol Hill as a potential solution.
Look, I'm not going to defend his language, but I will defend his frustration. I mean, here we've got people, and the only people they want to talk about being dreamers are people that came into the country illegally. And many of them, you know, people picture young, precious little people, and that most of them a lot of them are middle-aged. And then we're seeing statistics that a huge percentage don't speak English, even though they were getting free education and all kinds of free things. And you've got these same people that are pushing to keep MS-13ers here even more than they are to help make sure our dreamers who were born in America have that chance for the future. It is so frustrating, and every time anybody in Washington talks about legalization of anyone here illegally, the Border Patrol says they get these surges, and they've been getting them since August. And so it is a frustrating time, and the economy should be taken off after the great tax bill we got done, and yet when you keep overwhelming America with people coming in illegally, it is difficult to get things done. And let me note one other thing, Shannon. Isn't it interesting, the people that keep demanding something immediately, some immediate amnesty, legalization, they also demand that there be no wall. They don't want border security. They want to keep doing this. And, of course, it's pretty transparent. They don't care about the people whose wages have been stagnant or been lowering or been unable to find jobs. They care more about getting people in who don't speak the language, who they can manipulate into voting for their party. It ought to tell you something about the party.
There's a lot there to unpack, Congressman. But let's do this. It sounds like that there are plenty of people on both sides of the aisle that want to see some kind of solution for these 800,000, roughly 800,000 people who were brought here. They're not children now, but they were brought here as kids, and many of them are in schools or in the military or another service or employment here.
And many of them say they were brought here as kids, and they weren't.
That's true. There are those cases for sure. So now, though, as they move forward to some kind of solution, there's talk of some special legal status for them. Some are even talking about citizenship. I want to play something from Congressman Hurd. He's from your state. Here's what he said.
Yeah. Ultimately, it's a DACA fix plus smart border security.
Are you concerned that offering the green card and pathway to citizenship might drive away some Republicans from wanting to sign on to the bill?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, he says no. Are you guys going to get to 218, the magic number in the House, if there's a path to citizenship in this package?
Look, let's be clear. Anybody that says that we're going to be able to give some kind of legal status without giving citizenship is crazy. As soon as there is any legal status at all, then the people will come rushing in who are willing to agree to a legal status but not citizenship and say, oh, now you want to have a 3/5 of a person? Oh, no, and they'll be condemning. Let's be clear. Anybody that gets legal status is going to end up being made a citizen. But every time we talk about this kind of process without securing the border, more will come in. The border, really, Shannon, the border has got to be secured.
But does it have to be done with the wall? Does it have
to
be done with a physical wall, or can you use a combination of other items?
There are places. Yeah, there are places there has got to be a wall. There are places. It doesn't have to be 2,000, 2,100 miles, but there are places, hundreds of miles, where we do need it, and that needs to be done. And we saw in '86, if you put border security and an amnesty, a legalization in the same bill, you will get the amnesty every time, and you will never get the border security. So we have got to not put the cart before the horse, or we're going to run this cart and horse right off the cliff.
Yeah, well, we know that you're not alone. There are many on the right and the left unhappy with what they're hearing proposed so far.
Like the people that elected Donald Trump.
Yeah, a lot of those folks. You're absolutely right. So we'll have to see what continues to